Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Before we start our topic today, one of you he just asked a question, so I wanted to answer about such a question. In the screen, we have Avi saying, "Please read my Skype message. Explain why Yasser Qadi says Allah made the camel out of a rock to prove to the people he was God." Is this a really story? I mean, my friend, that God he made a camel out of the rock to prove to the people that he is God. And this God, he do those things only when there's nobody there. Who is the one who witnessed this story? In which book we can find it? Which nation? Where? What is the location name? They don't know. What is the, are they Arab? Are they Hindus? Who are those people? You know, I mean, this is a stupid story. As we knew, anything happen in this world, or even did not happen, the Muslims either they fabricate stories like their prophet, or they hijack legends exist before them, like the legend of the sun set in the murky water by Alexander the Great, which is written by a Christian writer in Syria. It's a fiction story. Muhammad, he took it, he put it in the Quran. The same, he took it from a fiction story and from a Syrian writer, the story of the 7 sleepers. And he put it in the Quran. And this is no different story. That there is a group of people, they ask a prophet, his name is Saleh. Okay, you know what, you want us to believe in your God? Make this rock, pregnant, with 10-month baby, and let her deliver the camel. And then after they deliver the camel and they start having unlimited milk. Have you ever heard of such a stupid story? Then they killed the camel. I mean, why in the world a tribe, they have a camel can give them unlimited liquid of milk? They will kill it. So my friend, those stories are stupid. Muhammad is a legend collector, you know, the same as we showed you yesterday, how Muhammad, he heard the Jewish women saying that the punishment of the grave is because of urine. I mean, who in the world don't believe in such a garbage? That there is a God who will punish you because there is urine hit your foot. This God will not punish you for having sex with 6-year-old child, like Muhammad, but he will punish you for having some urine in your foot. Makes sense. This is Islam, my friend. So when the Muslims, they say to us, Allah, he made a camel come after, show us where, how, where? How come Muhammad, he keeps saying, I have no miracles? How come Muhammad, okay, if we go right now to the Quran, we will see the yellow pages of Muhammad. It says here, like as an example, chapter 6, verse number 50. Let us find the verse. Muhammad, even he cannot answer a simple question. I know nothing of what Allah he have. So why you are a prophet? Look at this verse. Say, I tell you not that with me are the treasure of Allah, nor do I know what is hiding, nor I do tell you I am an angel, but follow what is revealed to me. So don't ask me questions. So Muhammad, he claimed that he is just a delivery person. But if you think about it, this is impossible, because the Quran is a very stupid book. And giving delivery and leaving without manual is stupid. It's already stupid. So how you give us a stupid book without explanation? And the funny, Muhammad, he gave us verses saying that Allah, he explained the Quran in details. Where is the details? As an example, where we can find this guy, his name, Nabi Saleh. Who is this guy Saleh? Who is his father? Where he was born? Which year? Which century? Which land? Where? The Muslim, they see a rock in the desert, they say, oh, this must be the rock of Nabi Saleh. And here you notice, like, thank you for asking this question, because here the word blind appear again in the Quran. And this is our topic for today. Muhammad in the Quran, he says that Allah, he guide not the one who is blind. Actually, he sealed the heart of those who they are, who know not. Allah, he sealed the heart of the one who know not. Okay, hold on. So a person who know not about Allah, Allah want to seal his heart for what benefit? And if this is true, then how those people who converted to Islam, they converted to Islam, they know not. In a certain point, they know not. Actually, not only they know not, they were fighting Muhammad. They were against Muhammad. And Muhammad then he conquered them and he forced them to join Islam. So how Allah he sealed their heart and then they join Islam? In different verse in the Quran, speaking about the blind, chapter 74 verse number 22, and actually chapter 80 verse number actually chapter 80 verse number 1 is the one about the blind, where it says Abasa wa tawalla in ja'ahu al-a'ma. When a blind man he came to him, the prophet he gave him a face, bad face. Why? Because he's a blind man. Okay, so Muhammad is a person who was sent. He know not the treasure of Allah. He know not what Allah is about. He know not what is hiding. He is not an angel. He follow only what is revealed to me. So was it revealed to you that if a blind man come to you, you give him a face? Muhammad, when he did that, people, they start making fun of him that he is a fraud. He have no ethic. So he made this verse that Allah told me, why you turn your face to the blind man? It's like, you know, self what they call it, criticize. So Muhammad now he wanna give himself like a document that I am sin free. Please, for, you know, like, okay, I did that. It was stupid of me, and Allah told me don't do it again. Do you see it? And the Quran is full of stupid things, proving to us Islam is nothing but a fraud. You know, if you ask Muhammad about Allah, he know not. If you ask him about the unseen, he know not. If you ask him about anything, he know not. Okay, how come then Jesus, he can tell you what you hide in your houses? How come if Muhammad is a prophet and Jesus is a prophet, and even Muhammad is higher a prophet according to Muslim from Jesus? Chapter 33 verse number 49, the Quran reports for us what Jesus can do. What Jesus can do. And as usual, the Muslims, they claim any miracle happened in the past belong to Allah. So it's confirmed that Jesus what he can do, but the Muslim, they will say, oh, this is Allah, he gave him the power. Forget about this garbage. I can claim the same. I can say I am the one who gave Jesus the power. Prove me wrong. That is a claim of a fool. But look what happened here. Jesus, and you see here you know, the Muslim, they put between two bracket things, which is very funny, and appoint him a messenger. Who? Jesus, to the children of Israel. Okay, and here you see the first mistake in the Quran, because if Jesus was a messenger for the children of Israel only, then why the Quran called the book of Jesus Injil? Injil is a Greek word. You know what I mean? The Quran saying that Jesus was sent to the Jews. And who is the one who named the book of Jesus according to the Quran? Allah. Okay, so why Allah he called the book of Jesus Injil? I mean, imagine I am an Arab, I am a messenger to the Arab, and then I give my book a name, Indonesian name. Does it make sense to you? But because the stupid Muhammad, he do not know any other name. This is the only name he heard. Injil. He don't even know what the word Injil means. Look how many times the word Injil repeated in the Quran. Tons of times. And why Muhammad is using this word, Aka Allah, instead of using a Hebrew word, as long Jesus is a messenger to the Jews. If he is a messenger to the Jews, his book should be a Jewish word, Hebrew word, not Injil. Here you see the word gospel. This is a translation for the Arabic in the Quran, Injil, but this is not an Arabic word. And the funny, the Quran says the Quran is a pure Arabic. Going back here, we will see that Jesus is telling them what he knew, what he can do. Look what he can do. He can make of the clay a living bird. That means Jesus is a creator. But how he is a creator, but he's a prophet? The second you give him ability to create, he is not in the level of a human being nature. He is in the level of God, for only God can create. Look, even in the stupid translation, the fake translation of the Muhammad, and it says, I make for you out of the clay, as if it were the figure of a bird, and breathe into it. Who is breathing? Jesus. From the breath of Jesus, life comes. And it become a bird. And then they add, by the leave of Allah. But that will not change anything. You just confirmed that Jesus, he breathed. Inside him, independently now, he have the power of life. He give life. And created life cannot give life, my friend. Created life itself cannot give life. Unless in a normal way, which God he made like man and women, they have sexual relationship and then they can reproduce. But to give life by breathing, this is an option only given to the one who is called the creator. Or let us say this is his own ability. And then Jesus, he healed the blind. How come Muhammad, he kicked out the blind and he will not guide the blind? And I heal the leper, and I quicken the dead. What is left? The dead. And I declare to you what you eat. So here you see that Jesus, he knew what is unseen. So why Muhammad, he say, I know not anything about the unseen? How come Muhammad cannot tell us what we hide in our houses, as Jesus, he said? Why only Jesus can do those things? Those Muslims, they, they are copy paste. They praise Muhammad for too much credit when he is the idiot of the village. So imagine yourself, you are a prophet standing in the middle of the square, and people asking you question and start saying, you know what, I am just a man, I know nothing about the treasure of Allah, nor I do know what is hiding, and nor I tell you I am an angel. But look what Jesus says in the Quran, in the same stupid book. I come to you with signs of your Lord, in that I make out of the clay a figure of a bird. So if they say, okay, do it, show us, he would do it. I breathe into it and became a bird. He didn't say I cannot do what God do. And I heal those who they are blind. He cannot say I kick the blind away from my house, the same as what happened to Muhammad when the blind came. And the leper, and I quicken the dead, even the dead, I will raise them from death. And not only that, I declare to you what you eat and what you store in your houses. So how come those are signs from Allah given to Jesus, but yet Muhammad, he was not given any of it, not a single one of those signs. Additional to that, why Muhammad not only don't have those things, he cannot guide people. You see, if we go in the Quran, we will find, additional to chapter 30, verse number 59, many other verses speaking about that Allah guide not those who he deceived. But this is total contradiction of the teaching of Jesus. He says, I came for the sick. I came for who? For the sick. And the sick here is the one who do not know. The one who do not know. Let us put some verses from the Bible in the screen. Jesus said to them, Those who they are healthy, they have no need for a physician. That makes sense. That is wisdom. That's God. The Quran says, those who they are sick, Allah will make them more sick. Jesus said in Mark 2:17, well, if I did not come to the sick, I came for who? To the healthy? The healthy do not need a physician, do not need a doctor. Same in Luke chapter 5 verse number 31. Same in Matthew chapter 9 verse 12. All over the Bible, Jesus confirming that he came for the sick, and that makes sense in Islam, because Muhammad was a fraud. He says, I did not come for the sick to heal them. I did not come for the one who do not know to guide them. Actually, the Quran go farther and say that Allah guide not those who he misguide. Who is the one who misguide them? Allah. And this is why my book, which translated to many languages, thanks to God and to you guys, the help of those good ones who they are helping, is called The Deception of Allah. Read with me carefully. Verse after verse after verse, the Quran full of those verses. Garbage. Chapter 16, verse number 37. Are you anxious for their guidance? Yet Allah guide not such who have he lead to astray. This is the Muslim translation saying he lead astray. The fact he says he deceived. Okay, why Allah he lead them astray? Change the translator and you will see how the Quran change in a miraculous way. Why? Because Muhammad and they lie when they translate their book. The translation is not meant to be translation, it's meant to be propaganda. Oh, if you, Muhammad, look, we just change the translator and look what happened. We have a new Quran now. Praise to Allah, the deceiver. Every Muslim have different version of the Quran. Translation change everything. If you, between two brackets, O Muhammad, SOWAOOOOFM, covet of their guidance, then verily Allah guide not those who he make them go astray. Allah, he made them go astray. Jesus, he came to the sick. Who is the sick? The one he went astray. He is the shepherd. He is a good shepherd. When a sheep go away, he go after the sheep who is lost, not the sheep who is not. Allah is the one who will make you the sheep who is lost. And the verse is in front of you. And this is why it is so clear that Islam is from the devil. I mean, how clear you want it to be more that I am saying to you, my name is Allah, that I am the devil. So as you see, Islam is a stupid book, proven to us that the founder of Islam is a fraud. Muhammad, he cannot guide those people. So what is the excuse? Are you going to guide those who Allah misguide? I mean, have you ever heard of a stupid answer like this? Are you going to guide those who Allah misguide? Well, I thought Allah, he sent messenger to guide those who are misguided. Why Allah is upset from Muhammad, saying to him, are you going to guide? Are you stupid? Okay, so Muhammad will guide who? If Muhammad will not guide the one who is misguided, Muhammad will guide who? The one who is guided? Well, he do not need Muhammad anyway, already is guided. So this verse here proves to us that Islam is made by a fool. Not only it's a stupid, I mean, this guy is officially certified donkey. His name is Muhammad. A guy who was accused of stealing underwear. A guy who married children. A guy who ripped a woman 2 parts when she was alive in the age of 85 or almost 90. How this man can be a prophet? And where is his prophecy? They took our land. They convert our churches into mosques. They discriminate the Christians. They kidnap our women. They force them to convert to Islam. They force us to pay jizya. They've been ordered to humiliate us. They've been calling us pigs and monkeys and kuffar and filthy and najis for the last 1400 years. And you want me not to speak aggressive? You must be stupid. Are you blind? Are you deaf? See you in the other account. May the Lord bless you. Christ is Lord, and it's not made by the devil, and the devil will defeat. Thank you.